What's going on, YouTube? Today is 8/2/2024. I visited two coin shops over the last few days. These videos will be filmed out of order. I visited one 2 days ago and one yesterday, and I'm going to film the video about the one that I visited yesterday because, quite frankly, I'm so friggin' stoked about the deals that I got. They completely changed my plan. Let me tell you that right now. Anyway, my busted ass phone cover is covering the receipt because I don't want you to know what I bought just yet. And I don't want you to see the deal I got just yet. A couple announcements before we get into the video. Hit me up on Rumble. Link in the description below. If you are looking to give back to this channel, Money Metals link in the description below. If you use that link, it does benefit the channel at no additional cost to you. And you're much appreciated. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop a comment so I know you're here, please. And let's get into some things. First of all, I went to DMV today, and I got to say, and I'm not joking, I set an appointment up, and aside from the money that I had to spend to renew my license and retag one of my trucks, it was a pretty great experience. I had a great conversation with two of the fellows that work there. Solid guys. It was a lot of fun. I was in and out very quick. So shout out to you gentlemen. The only downside, aside from spending money and going to the DMV, is when I renewed my driver's license, they asked if all the information was the same, and then they asked, what about height and weight and age and all that? Well, not age, but height and weight. And sadly, I discovered that both my weight and my age had changed, and they didn't go down. Other than that, it was a great experience. Another quick shout out to an old coworker of mine, mid to late 20s, Kimbo, aka Big Mama. We call each other, she calls me Grandpa. We made jokes to each other about, gaining weight, about ourselves. So it's a private joke. She asked me something that a lot of people I've grown up with and know in my personal life have asked me. How do I make more money? I said, well, I want you to open a stock brokerage account, and I want you to get back to me when you do. 5 minutes later, she's like, okay, I did it, now what? Now, let me tell you, I've told so many people over the years, put your money into a high-yield savings account, get your money in the market, get some gold, get some silver, possibly some platinum. Very few people do it. And the majority of those people, not all, are still very, very poor. And you know what? That's their fault. I don't feel sorry for them. That's a choice. Especially when you have somebody willing to help you for free that knows what they're doing. And when you ask and if you don't take action, you are choosing to remain in the same situation. So, Kimbo, you are one of the few people I will help for free in my personal life anymore. And I want you to be wealthy because I know that you're tired of working all the time and you have great morals. You have one hell of a work ethic, and I think you're one of the better people that I know. So I'm excited for your journey, and I'm going to help you make some friggin' money. All right. Let's get into the LCS video. So, again, I'm filming these out of order. Cranky Stacker, God bless that man. Link in the description below. Check him out. Support him. Watch him. Follow him. Subscribe to him. Show him some love. He sent me an email a few weeks back saying, hey, I got this Money Metals coupon. I'm not in the position to where I want to use it right now. Will you use it? I said, hell yeah. Well, he sent it to me, and the first LCS I went to, I had every intention of going and picking up that coupon because I did make a order on Money Metals that day, which was, 2 days ago, I believe. Yeah, 2 days ago. And because I'm old, like Kimbo calls me Grandpa, I forgot. So, Cranky, I appreciate you. I had every intention of using it yesterday when I went to the LCS that I'm going to talk about in this video, but something else happened. So I go into Coins on the Boulevard, one of my two LCSs of choice. I use them and I use Dennis at Center Street now. And I sold 40 ounces. Spoiler, I sold 40 ounces at both shops. But I sold 40 buffaloes yesterday at Coins on the Boulevard. And I got 1098. Yeah, 1098 right there. Boom. And fair price. No problem there. And I walk in there, and Jay's like, hey, man, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, I've never seen him act like that. So that tells me that we're developing a good business relationship. Jay and Lori are great down there. I believe they are married. They're a great couple, so you should go check them out. They're awesome. And we had a great conversation. He's testing my silver, and I told him what my plans for the day was, which was to go pick up my coupon and go order a couple gold items on Money Metals. And Lori's like, well, what size were you getting? I'm like, 10th ounce. She goes, oh, that's the best size. I said, no, it's not, because the premiums suck when I'm doing this, tube challenge. She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, well, you pay more for it. She goes, not here you don't. I'm like, well, what do you mean? She's like, we don't do that. We just figure the price of gold and the premium we're charging, and if you buy a 1/10 of an ounce or a 1/4 of an ounce or an ounce, the premium doesn't change based on the size of the metal. I'm like, whoa. And they're like, in fact, let us show you what we got. And I'm like, oh no. They had 4 10th ounce pieces. 2 were Canadian commemoratives, and if y'all know me, I believe gold is gold, silver is silver. As far as bullion goes, I do not care if it's a round. I do not care if it's a coin. There are some exceptions that I've talked about in the past. If you don't know, you should know. That means you haven't watched, but for the most part, to me, gold is gold and silver is silver, and to the LCSs, most of them are that way too. So I looked at the Canadian commemoratives, and again, because I'm a grandpa, I couldn't see what was on them very well, and they have one of those little iScope things. I just didn't want to look old and age myself and ask to borrow it. So I went with something that, if y'all know me, it doesn't appeal a whole lot to me, but what does that say right there? It says gold, 1/10 ounce times 2 eagle. So I did, and I paid $5.07. I got a hell of a deal on these. These came in cheaper than they would have if I used my Money Metals link with the coupon. So came out very, very good, and I just simply could not say no. What did I pay? I paid $253.50 a piece. Boom and boom. Now, I didn't get my capsules out. That's okay. That's all right. I will encapsulate these in a moment after the video. Eagles, not my thing. In fact, these are the only gold eagles I own. To be honest with you, I have probably 120, 140, 150 silver eagles. Those aren't my thing either, but it's gold. The price was phenomenal. Sadly, I don't think I'll be using the coupon before it expires, but Cranky Stacker, thank you so much for sending that to me. That was extremely thoughtful of you, brother. I appreciate you for that. I couldn't pass up the deal. I got a hell of a deal. And when I walked into that shop, I had zero intention of buying. I walked in there to sell and buy elsewhere. But again, the deal they made me was pretty freaking phenomenal, I thought. It was definitely better than the deal I was going to get online. And that probably includes any online bullion dealer. Maybe not, but well, for Eagles, probably. So, I have added this to the collection. I do have more gold and some other stuff that shipped out today, as a matter of fact, that I ordered a day before, so 2 days ago, from Money Metals. Again, link in the description below. Use that link, helps the channel. Appreciate you very much. No additional cost to you. Nothing in this video is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research, form your own opinions, do what's right for you. This is merely what I'm doing in my life. But, got a great deal. Very, very pleased. And I have some cool stuff on the way. I will probably unbox that one on Rumble just because I need to do more of those over there. So, whatever you do, keep stacking, keep adding to the finances, keep making good choices. Some people believe that the only way to build wealth is to cut costs. Other people believe it doesn't make a difference. It does, but it's not enough on its own. You've got to make money on your money. You've got to make money while you sleep. You've got to store your money in all different places, and a lot of that being, very important. Physical assets, gold, silver, platinum, real estate, if you're, so inclined. That being said, again, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and keep stacking.